The Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Direct just ended, and the hype is incredible. I'm really happy with how much press this game has been getting. They build up to its release. We still have the issue with the special edition, trying to get that pre-ordered. We'll see how that's going, but the game itself, after this Direct, looks like it is everything that I was hoping it was going to be. We've got a lot more in-depth information and some more looks at a lot of the characters, the combat, and it looks like they took all of the best elements from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, and even X, and combined a lot of those to make the ultimate collaboration of everything that evolved with the series. It's combining a lot of the unique gameplay elements from each one of those titles, and of course the world itself, we get to see more of a look at a lot more varied areas in this Direct, and the style really is, again, a beautiful fusion, especially of 1 and 2, and there's a little bit of X in there as well with some of the design of some of the creatures and some things within the environments. It really looks like they took some of like the favorite parts of each one of those games and made this what could possibly be the best in the series. There's a very, very strong chance because it looks really, really good. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic conclusion of sorts to the build-up of this trilogy, and elements of X, and then I think definitely in the later stages of the game we are going to get hints at where the franchise is going after this. If you're interested, I did do a video talking about why I think that is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles X, why I think that is the future of the franchise, and I think we're going to get some hints at that throughout this game, and it's going to be something that's very kept under wraps and not going to be spoiled at all. So really excited to see how that turns out. There is a lot to the combat system that looks fantastic and complex in an interesting way with the Ouroboros fusions, and there looks to be so much customization with all the different class types. It reminds me of something like Final Fantasy Tactics, or even a lot of games that really rely heavily on a class system to add to the complexity of the gameplay and a lot of the fun of the gameplay. And they have that element seems to be in the forefront, and you can even change the way your characters look as well with the different classes. You can customize things, and we even talked about the old Smash Shulk amiibo, which is going to be shooting up in value after this for sure. You can, it's compatible with a lot of different amiibos. They give you items or things like that throughout combat, but the Shulk amiibo, you can change, if you're playing the sword class, the sword to look like the Monado, so that's kind of a cool little extra. Looks to be a lot in here. I'm very, very excited. It comes out really soon. We have like a month, so that's going to be great. They also announced a expansion pass similar to what they did with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so we'll see what that is all about. And they did say that the last portion of that, coming in December, will be some sort of story related DLC, so we'll see if I end up getting that or not. My stance on buying things physically, but when it comes to Xenoblade, there's a chance if it looks good I'll check it out. But there is that expansion pass is going to be there, and again it looks like a very similar structure to how they did Xenoblade Chronicles 2 when that came out. We'll see where it's going, but I think that this is almost guaranteed to be my game of the year, and I'm excited it's coming out early, and we'll just see what they do if they try to fix the issue with trying to get those special editions. For now, at the time of recording this, there hasn't been anything else said, so yeah, but definitely check out, if you missed it, that Direct. It showed early in the morning for a lot of different time zones, and a lot of people probably didn't see it yet till after work and things like that. It's well worth your time. There's a lot in there, and it looks like a love letter to people that have stuck with this series since the Wii.